Hey guys, this is your GeekFit podcast number 42. We got Steve Klassen and Jason Tucker.
What's up?
Not much, man. How you doing?
Doing quite well, man. Quite well. Yeah.
What do you got going on?
Because I'm at home. I'm not at work.
You're at home. Why are you at home?
Because I'm not at work. Yay.
Okay, fair enough. It's like 7 o'clock. You should be home.
Last couple nights, man. I've been stuck. Yeah, I've been working late. Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah. A lot of overtime.
But you're hourly though, right?
Yeah, I'm hourly, so
there you go.
Right. That's all right.
A little extra money.
Yeah.
It's okay.
How about you, man? How's stuff going with you?
Stuff is good.
Yeah.
Stuff is good. I was in Virginia last week, and this week I'm home, and then next week we got Memorial Day, so go on vacation for 5-6 days, I think. So yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So be out.
No work then, or that will be all work?
A vacation?
Yeah. What do you mean vacation? I don't know this.
Memorial Day weekend.
What's this vacation thing?
No, we're going camping.
Oh, nice.
Go out to Canada, and it's tent camping. So they have these concrete slabs that are 20
teepee thing,
feet.
right?
Yeah, with the teepees,
Okay.
right.
It's your fake camping.
So it's fake camping. It's like camping in a park, basically.
Yeah.
A park with a big pool next to it, and a river, and some hiking.
That's cool. Are you gonna do any hiking?
Rafting. Yeah, actually, I think that's what the one thing we are going to do is we're going to do some hiking. Nice. I found they have like 4 or 5 trails. I don't have any hiking boots, but you know, they're well-worn trails. We're not like grabbing the side of the mountain and heading up. So,
right.
But I figured early morning. Well, not early morning. It's cold, but you know, as soon as it warms up a little bit, but it's not like noon. I figured Ivy and I would go hiking. So.
Cool.
Yeah, get a little bit exercise. All going? Me, Ivy, the boys staying here.
Yeah.
But it's going to be me, Ivy, and then that's it for our tent. And then we have other tents around us that are going to have the Teasmeyers and then other people they know.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it should be like 5 or 6 of us, 5 or 6 groups of people.
Sweet.
And we're all around the general like a fire pit. So evenings will be cool, you know, hanging around the fire, BSing.
Yeah,
that'll be a good time.
And hiking should be pretty fun.
Yeah, I had never really strictly done any hiking. We did a little bit with NyQuil and Deanne. Yeah, well, I don't. Deanna, we named her. We call her D.
Yeah.
NyQuil and NyQuil and his girlfriend. It might be a wife. I don't know. Anyway, they had us come out and do some hiking once.
Oh.
Around the lake, Clackamas Lake. So, yeah. How about you? You do any hiking?
No. I don't like the hiking.
No?
I did way too much in Boy Scouts and Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts and stuff. Nah, I'm done.
So you're just kind of burnt out on that.
Yeah. Well, I'll go hiking, but I don't want to carry a big, huge pack full of crap and have to.
I'm not carrying anything.
Oh, I know. You know what you guys should do though.
Water.
You know what you should do is you should geocache and letterbox while you're out there.
What, like plan a bunch of geocaches?
There should probably be some out there. I'd imagine there's probably
Maybe.
And I would imagine there's probably a letterbox or 2 out there too. No joke.
I could look.
Have you ever done letterboxing or did any of that?
We did geocaching a little bit. We got into it locally and started finding some of the local geocaches, but you know, didn't make a habit of it really yet. I have software for it that lets me look up the geocaches on the website.
Oh yeah.
That was like $10, but
for the phone.
For the phone app.
Yeah.
We looked for some of them. Some of them were really, really hard, and we couldn't find them. And others, it was like, oh, hey, there's a big old box stuck in this tree.
It's good for getting out and walking around, especially if you want to check out something you've never looked at before. You just pop that, try to find one of those places, and then just go walk out and go find it.
Right.
I ended up, where was we were in Yosemite, or something like that. And I was doing letterboxing, and they give you all the directions and everything. I had printouts of it, and was looking through how to, where to go and how to get there, and tells you walk up to a tree and turn left and all this stuff.
Hmm.
and you had to have a compass, and it's a little bit more involved than geocaching. But once you get there, I'm looking around trying to find this thing, and I look up, and oh my gosh, this is like awesome view out in front of me,
Wow.
and I was just like a big huge waterfall and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Wow.
So yeah, I
Nice.
did the letterbox thing and ran back and told my wife, you got to go check that out. And she's like, it's up a hill. I'm not going anywhere.
Nice. Take pictures, bring them back.
Exactly. Yeah.
Go forth and conquer. Wow. Yeah. So we'll see what there is to see. I know there's a river there that they do the whitewater rafting.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know of any waterfalls or anything, but we'll see. I mean, the trails are set up. They're different color trails, and I don't know if you can. They're marked with the color or something, but they are on the map.
Oh.
So presumably they take you around the most interesting parts of the place. We didn't do any walking the last time I went, so it was like, there's the pool, there's the snack bar, there's your tent.
Snack bar. Oh,
They got ice cream and
weak.
stuff. I'm not gonna mess with a snack bar. Come on now. No, but last time it was like cheese fries and things like that. But
Oh. Well,
but
that's kind
and
of like when we used to go beach camping, same type of thing. You got the little snack shack type setup.
right. They've got a shuttle that takes you up to the casino too, because there's a casino there. And I didn't go the last time. I stayed at the camp because I was not interested in going up to Smoky Casino.
Smoky Casino. That's
It's
awesome.
you pretty much need to toss your clothes up by the time you get back. It's bad. It's people are smoking. It's thick.
Oh, I thought is it called Smoky or what?
No, it's a smoky casino.
Oh, I was like, its name is Smoky Casino.
No,
That's
it's
awesome.
called the Kaneda Casino
Oh,
because Kaneda is the I don't know the tribe or it's an Indian reservation.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's Kaneda is the name of the camping area, but they have a hotel too. I mean, there's stone's throw from the tents. There's a hotel, so you could go stay in a room if you wanted to. And some people do, and then they walk down to the pool.
Oh, so this is in Oregon then, right?
It's in Oregon, right?
Oh, okay. I was looking it up. I was very curious,
Yeah,
as I usually am.
I hear you. So we're going up on a Wednesday night. Excuse me. We're going up on a Wednesday night, and then we'll be there through Sunday night.
Oh,
Which I don't understand. I thought we were going to be there through like Tuesday or something. So I took off. Yeah, most of the time, all the way through to. That's the wife behind me. Um, but yeah, I took off all the way through Wednesday, I want to say, but I don't know.
it's funny. This website, they have a pool camera, and there's no way anyone would be in the pool.
Why?
I don't know. It's weird. It's like there's no one there. It looks like it's all like dark and scary and cloudy up there.
Oh, it may be close. Well, yeah, the weather was pretty bad recently, but was it like a pool cam from now?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well,
I
it's
was just curious.
7 something. I don't remember what time they closed the pool, but I remember it was fairly early.
Hmm.
Where there's no like night pool or anything. It was all daytimey.
So do you get to use all of those amenities there as well, or?
Yeah, it's included in when you rent a TP. You automatically get access to the pool.
Hmm.
And I can't remember how it worked. If we had bracelets or something, or we put bracelets on when we went in the pool or something. But it was
Oh, okay.
we had to like show them, hey, we have a teepee or something, and then we got bracelets, and then we went in. But
Cool.
yeah, yeah. The only thing with the camping though is you need to make sure you moisturize your feet because whatever they use in the pool to well, normally you use chlorine, right, to
Right.
keep the whatever's out of the pool. They use something else because it's a natural spring that feeds the pool,
Ah,
a natural hot spring, which is why the water's so warm.
yeah.
But they use some other chemical that apparently dries your skin out.
Oh, that wouldn't be good for like going hiking.
A couple of days in, if more than a couple of days, your feet really start to not feel so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need to moisturize stuff. Important. Important.
Cool. So
Yeah.
how's your progress been lately?
Let's see. So when I've been on the road, I've been maintaining, which has been good. It's better than backsliding.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I'm home, I've been losing.
Uh,
Lately, it's not been weight. The weight loss hasn't been significant. It's been mostly inches. And I don't know how I got into this routine or this run of losing inches, but it's like the belt, all the way down.
wow.
That was pounds. The watch getting looser, several notches,
Mm-hmm.
a couple of notches. Just general progress like that. I think I'm down an inch or down a 1% body fat, and then a couple of pounds, the last few weeks. But when I've been on the road, it's been just maintain. Just don't.
Yeah, yeah.
Working out's been hard to do on the road lately. But
Is it just
when I'm home,
moving because you've been moving around from place to place so much?
yeah, from one hotel to the next,
can't
and
really
then
get a
some of these
routine going.
hotels, yeah, and some of these hotels don't have very good treadmills. One hotel, the treadmill was broken. The next hotel, one of them worked, but it was the cheapest possible treadmill you could put in a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Those things are scary.
Some of them are
Like if they're not heavy enough,
right.
you like start walking the dang thing, you know?
Right. It starts flopping back and forth, right?
Uh,
Yeah. So yeah, when I'm home though, it's a whole different routine. When I'm home, it's like Zumba every day, weightlifting every other day, hitting the treadmill on the opposite days.
uh-huh.
So that's been pretty good. This week has actually been really good. So I'm expecting a pretty good return this week.
Awesome.
Yeah. How about yourself?
I actually started going back to the gym.
Nice.
I'm on day 2.
Day 2. How you feeling?
Good, good. My legs are sore a little bit.
Yeah.
I've just been doing cardio stuff. I actually need to find my gloves. I used to have some really nice workout gloves, so I gotta find the gloves. And then start doing the circuit and hit you up and figure out what I should be doing and how I should be doing it and all that.
I had to send you a pair of new grips because I've got an extra pair.
Yeah, I'd love to check them out.
Yeah, they sent it. The new grips I have. I've got them right here. My new grip gloves. Ta-da!
Hey, give us a little profile real quick, because I'm not sure if everybody has seen these before or not. Could you even put them on?
Yeah, of course. So you got the glove. It's a piece of neoprene that's shaped like a hand, sort of.
Uh huh.
Of course, I grabbed the one that's the wrong hand. Here we go. So it's got a little.
And that's neoprene as well.
No, it's nylon.
Oh, okay.
You slide your hand in it, and you tighten it at the wrist. So it's attached to the wrist with Velcro, and then it's got a little flappy piece, the neoprene, and the neoprene has a little what do you call this? Elastic, elastic band, and you slip your fingers in it like this.
Oh, nice. And that's it.
So, yeah, so your hand is protected. You can curl all the way over. It's a good, I don't know, maybe a ½ inch of neoprene, but it's
and you can breathe.
Right, and when you're not doing it, you can kick it off your hand.
Wipe your hands off or whatever.
Right,
Yeah.
or right, if you need to, and then you slide it back on. But because you've got complete control over how it goes on your hand, you can.
Oh, nice.
Put a couple of fingers out or a couple of them like that. So if you're doing like the triangle bar
right.
to do push downs, a lot of times the issue is it's not your hands that get screwed up, it's the bottoms of your hands where the filler is on the strike plate is on the bottom.
Yeah.
So what I do is I go like this, where I've got two fingers in, and it wraps around the back of my hand. So then when you're hitting, like you're doing this to push down, the back of your hand's protected.
Huh.
But all fingers, it's just.
Very cool.
And you don't, because you've got the neoprene that hugs compresses into the what do you call it, the burrs on it that stops it from sliding.
Yeah.
You're still able to stop it from torquing in your hand, but you don't have to squeeze it as hard to get a good grip.
Mm-hmm.
because you're using the compression as well. So
I
yeah, it's
see.
fancy. Yeah, I like them a lot. And I've had this pair for long time, long time. And if they're
And
still going strong.
yeah,
But when I went over to see Alan, the guy who owns New Grip, is here in Vancouver. He actually set me and Tommy up with a pair of gloves.
nice.
Yeah, just brand new gloves, gave them to us. Wouldn't take any money for them. So really nice guy. I set him up with a Twitter account. So he's twitter.com/newgrip.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, he updates whenever anyone buys, because he'll like triathletes will buy, or people who use kettlebell will buy them, and he'll post updates. So
Huh.
yeah, New Grip, good stuff.
Yeah,
Best gloves I've ever owned.
I've been meaning to look up lifting techniques and stuff like that. So, yeah, if you wouldn't mind sending me those, that'd be great. I wouldn't mind trying them out.
No, I got them. They're actually behind my laptop over here. I haven't used it. Well, I felt bad. I mean, I had the brand new gloves, and it's like, but I'm not done with the old gloves. I mean, I've had them for, God, 5, 6 years.
Wow.
Well, maybe not that long. Maybe 4.5 years.
Yeah, because we were talking about it on one of the earlier episodes of GeekFit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and still, I mean, they're going strong. I mean, the only thing I would say about them is the wrist piece. It's forming over, it's rolling over because of the flex in my wrist. But you can always lay it back again.
Cool. Yeah.
But you can always you can replace the wrist part separately, and you
Oh,
still
I see.
have the other piece. This piece, I can't even imagine going bad. I mean,
Yeah.
unless you ripped it or something. But I mean, it's so thick.
He's as good
Yeah, he
material.
did make some. Yeah, he did make some changes to the wrist portion of the new gloves. They're a different material. They're not this weaved thing. And I think he made the strips wider that does the Velcro.
All right.
You'll see those. But the boy has a pair. That we got them for him so he could work out that way.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah,
We haven't talked about New Grip for a little while.
Yeah, newgrip.com. If you need gloves for heck anything.
Anything. I mean, he lists all sorts of stuff on here. Germs in the gym.
Germs.
I mean, he lists everything in here. It's great.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what your sport is. I think I actually initially found it because we were looking for gloves.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember who mentioned it, but we looked for arthritis gloves because I was trying to get some gloves that would help me with my my grip.
Mm-hmm.
And someone had looked for arthritis gloves, and it was mentioned on the arthritis website. Yeah, great gloves. Great gloves.
Well, I'll definitely be hitting you up for how to do weightlifting because I have no idea.
Oh, I can help you with that.
Perfect.
New Rules of Lifting for Men. Great book.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Alwyn Cosgrove, and I can't remember the other guy's name, but funny thing is, one of the trainers at my gym knows Alwyn Cosgrove.
Oh.
Yeah, he's also the same trainer that trained with Shaquille O'Neal for a while.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But yeah, they work over at Excel Human Performance. We've talked about them.
Yeah.
He's constantly pinging me in the gym. Like, I'll be doing something. He'll be like, hey, come over here and do this instead. And then he'll like beat me up for 30 seconds until I can't breathe. And then I try to, wheeze. And I think it was day before yesterday. I was doing lunges. And lunges are like the most painful, complicated thing that I ever do in the gym. And it's just, I don't like them, They're you got to do it just so, because if you lean forward too much, it tweaks your knee. If you don't lean back far enough, you don't get the full, flex and everything. But he says, oh, let's come over and do lunges on the TRX. So they've got all these TRXs hanging from this, thing. There's like 12 or 15 of them.
Yeah.
And so he says, grab a pair. So I grabbed the TRX, and we're doing like lunges, dynamic lunges, opposite feet. Holy crap. He's like, come on, 30 more seconds, 25. And I'm like, I was counting him out. I was my 10 per foot,
Yeah.
10 per leg. He's like, come on, let's go. Put your foot out further. And just I'm
Oh,
in
jeez.
30 seconds I'm doing it like bam, 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 bam. I must have done like 60, and I only meant to do 10 per leg. But
Wow.
anyway, I could hardly breathe afterwards. But
Yeah, I
he
haven't
likes to do
seen
that.
anyone use a TRX at the gym. I mean, I don't go like all day, every day or anything, but
Well,
at night I
some
don't see them use it.
well, do you have TRXs in your gym?
No, but
Oh,
don't they have a? Isn't it like a hook attachment or something that you can put onto the?
there is, but I got away with taking one into a gym, but that gym was on its way out. So I don't think they
Uh,
were real concerned with me like breaking my neck.
yeah.
Um, if I taken it into like 24-hour fitness, I think they'd probably throw a fit. But
Huh.
the gym that I'm at now has a TRX area where they've
Uh,
got like it looks like the A-frame deal with the metal pipe that goes across
right.
like a
Oh,
swing set.
so it's really sturdy then.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
huge like a swing set kind of thing,
Uh-huh.
and it's got all the TRXs mounted from left to right,
Oh,
and they're staggered, so you could probably get like 12 or 15 people on this
wow.
thing with their own TRX, one per.
Hmm.
So they're all hanging there, so you can just walk up, grab a couple of handles, and do whatever you want, and then go on to do the next thing. So,
Yeah.
but they do TRX classes there, so
Jeez.
that's the whole thing. But
Very cool.
yeah, you can grab the TRX and lean back and do dynamic lunges by stepping back, but they hurt. They hurt a lot, but they help me. They help me take stairs. So otherwise, stairs are painful.
I'm curious. I haven't looked on the website for my gym yet to see if they do a Zumba class.
I would be surprised if they didn't.
Yeah.
Zumba's awfully popular these days.
Mm-hmm.
So would you do a Zumba class if they had one?
Yeah, why not? You do it.
I do it.
Why not?
I
I'll
do.
probably be the only guy in there, but sure, why not? And I'd
I'd
probably
ask.
and I'd probably be working out with like all of my kids' teachers and stuff because all my kids' teachers go to go in there. It's funny. I'll be sitting there and I'll run on the treadmill or whatever. I'll look over. I'm like, hey, it's Mrs. So and So.
Nice,
I'm like, hey, what's up?
nice.
And I haven't seen that person for 4 or 5 years or whatever because
Yeah,
the kids are almost in high school.
we had I don't know, it was Halloween. No, it was Cinco de Mayo, and a bunch of people had dressed up for the Zumba class in Mexican this, that, and the other,
Right.
and someone had come in with a camera, or Tammy had a camera or something. And so Kelly started taking pictures, and she asked real quick the class, does anybody mind being in pictures for the website, or does anybody object?
Right.
And she phrased it weird. It was like, yes would have been the wrong answer. And so I'm like,
Uh,
oh yeah. And so she's like, okay, I won't. And she's like,
uh,
okay,
fine.
I was like, I'm kidding. I'm on a podcast. Like, I care if anybody takes my picture. So, she took everybody's picture, and we started the class. So she may have pictures of me doing Zumba. I can't promise anything, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I got in a couple of them.
Okay. There's something on here called Zumba Gold.
Is that from your gym?
Yeah.
That's got to be Zumba.
But what's the Zumba Gold?
Uh,
Oh,
I
that's
don't
interesting.
know. Advanced, or I don't know.
So yeah, 'cause that's the
Try
only
it,
thing
man.
they have on here color wise. Everything else is just normal Zumba. Yeah, they have it on Saturday. I'll try it out on a Saturday.
This Saturday.
I don't know about this Saturday, but yeah, a
Tomorrow.
Saturday.
Do it. No, tomorrow. Do it. Oh no, tomorrow's Friday. Saturday. Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Nice, man. I'm
Oh,
psyched. You're gonna do Zumba.
it's at 9:30 in the morning. That's not bad.
You can do that.
Yeah.
That's when my Saturday class is. So we'll be joined in spirit, doing Zumba on two different
Uh,
layers of the United States.
you're the upper and the lower
The upper and the lower at the same time. It'll be
at the same
awesome.
time. Yeah, man.
See,
This would be cool.
y'all tell me how you know. Yeah, let me know how you like it.
Or I'll just walk in there and be like scared out of my mind. What?
Oh, you can do it, man. You know what? The women, I will tell you, in these Zumba classes, they love having a guy in there,
Huh.
and they're constantly trying to ask you, like, what do I have to say to my husband to get him to like come into the class? I'm like, you know
Oh
what?
no, it's one of those situations.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, what do you? What would you say to a husband to get him to come into a class?
You're gonna be in a room full of
There's
chicks.
exactly a room full of chicks, and they're all shaking various things.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean that would have to be a selling point that that even an
exactly.
instructor would say. You know, you're gonna
Sure.
come in here and kick ass, but you're gonna be looking at a lot of them too. So you know, there you go.
Nicely done. And we just lost our explicit on our radio. Oh yeah. You got to
No,
cut that out now. Nice
nah,
job.
nah.
Nice. Okay. We're gonna have one episode out of 42 that says explicit on it.
We always say ass. What are you talking about?
I do not. So no, I know better. But no, it's a yeah. So I'm psyched. You're gonna do a Zumba class. That's awesome.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I have no idea
You've
what my
committed.
schedule is like
No,
on
you've
Saturday,
committed.
but yeah, 9:30 in the
No,
morning. Sure, why not?
you've committed. It's
All right,
done
all
this
right.
Saturday.
So what do I do?
You
Walk
what
me
do you do?
through. Walk me through what a Zumba class consists of.
Okay, so you have to wear loose clothing.
Okay,
You roll up in jeans, you're gonna be miserable, right? Obviously you can't wear jeans, but
sure.
sweats are the best. Yeah, you want to make sure that you have a nice how do I put this? A clear inseam. Like
Okay, okay,
you're gonna be doing things where your left and your right leg are separate.
right,
And if you're like got baggy whatever,
sure,
if it hangs low, let's say,
right.
you're not gonna have good separation between your feet.
Okay.
Because you'll do things like where you raise your right knee up and the left foot is still straight down.
Uh huh.
So yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I've noticed some of my track pants are a little relaxed, and those don't work so well. Now sweats where they fit right all over,
Mm-hmm.
those actually work really well.
What about
So
shorts?
yeah, if you can do it. I mean, I can't because of my thighs.
Mm.
Any movement at all puts the shorts in my crotch. So
Yeah,
I mean, any overweight person will tell you this.
sure.
Shorts are forbidden in any kind of situation where one leg has to move independent of the other because it drives the crotch
Yeah.
into your neck. So anyway, yeah. So for overweight people, not so much, but you could do it. Um, yeah. So you show up, and the first thing they typically do is the first song is usually is not very fast because they want to warm you up. There's no warm
So
up.
stretching and stuff beforehand, or
I don't
anything
think
like that?
so. I usually don't. And
Okay.
usually the first song is pretty gradual anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then it depends on the instructor. Sometimes they're just like, okay, let's go, blah,
What
And
if you have zero coordination whatsoever and you haven't danced
Nope.
in years and nothing?
I'm going to tell you the same thing that every instructor has told me. And if if they're doing it right, they'll turn around and be like, okay, is anybody new? They'll give you the spiel.
Right.
So that if you're doing the movements, some of them involve your feet and your arms,
Okay.
right? If you can't do both or you're just starting, concentrate on the feet movements first.
Okay.
Completely ignore the arm movements initially until you get the feet down, and then add the arms in.
All right.
So that's probably the easiest way to break it down. But a handful of these moves are common. So once you learn a cha-cha, and then you learn there's a couple other terms I can't think of, but they're common things that the Zumba instructors do.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 4 different dances that you learn, and those are the 4 flavors of Latin dance.
And it's just line dance style, right?
Yeah, basically everyone does the same thing.
Okay.
It gets awkward sometimes if they offer options like, okay, here's the movement we're doing now, but if you want to make it more difficult, you can do this. And so like 2/3 of the class is doing that, and the other 2/3 is doing the basic movement.
Oh, that's weird.
Which kind of works out because if you're hardcore, you want to go maybe deeper lunge, or you bend over further, or
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, you kick instead of pulling your knee up, that kind of thing. Some instructors, and this I don't like so much, some instructors will give you like 2 options. Here's one thing you can do, and here's the other thing, and it confuses some people. So they're like, what do we do? And then you wind up with a whole class doing like 3 different things, and
Yeah.
it's weird, but yeah,
Huh.
You'll have a good time. You just go with the flow, man.
Okay.
Don't worry if you're not doing it right.
You know what's funny is with these places, it seems like, at least at this location, they don't have much going on the weekends. Like the weekdays are just packed. I mean, they got all sorts of stuff going on. The weekend, there's like, let's see here, some boot camp workout thing, and then a Zumba class, and then yoga. That's it. Done. Saturday, Sunday.
You know what? There's a lot of people that don't have jobs
Yeah. Oh
I
no,
mean, I
that's
go to
true.
some of these classes, and there's a lot of you know, stay at home moms. There's lots of retired,
Hmm.
don't work anymore. Lots of folks like that. I think the majority of my class are over 40.
Okay.
30s, 40s. We got uh, some older folks in there too.
Yeah.
Um, amazing energy. I mean, all ages. It's just crazy. Um, yeah. I think I'm one of the few that works full time, but then just has a flexible schedule at home.
Right.
The majority of the folks there, I don't think work.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. Well, maybe they do. Some of them were teachers. I'm trying to remember the people I've talked to. Yeah. A couple of school teachers. Yeah. There was a fireman that came in. He worked nights and he came in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah. I haven't seen him lately though, but
Yeah, you've been going kind of early in the morning, haven't you?
it depends on my schedule during the week. So it's either
Yeah.
9:30 in the morning or I wait till the afternoon and go. Like tomorrow's going to be 6 o'clock because I'm doing the Zumba party. So,
Ah,
but yeah, we'll see how it goes.
cool. Well, I'll definitely go check it out. I'm gonna go
Okay.
to it, and I'll
And we've got
report
an
back.
interview we'll put out later this week.
Uh huh.
Yeah, so you'll hear more about that.
Yeah, I really like that interview. I think,
Yeah.
yeah, I think you did pretty good at it.
Thank you. Thank you. We started with a core of questions and then kind of
Hmm.
just went from there. But yeah, she interviewed really well. She was nervous, but after it probably lasted 15 seconds, and after that, we were just right off and chatting. So
Yeah.
I just wish I hadn't sat so far away from the microphone because I was standing and she was sitting next to it.
Right.
So my voice is echoing and hers is actually pretty clear. So yeah, next time, seated, equidistant, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rent a sound booth and sit in it, and
Right. Yeah. Something with some egg crate on the wall.
yeah, exactly.
Make our own. We'll just make a section of her Zumba studio a sound booth.
Yeah, that'll be all right.
Yeah. That works. Sure. Sure.
So what else we got going on, man?
Not much. I'm still reading, but it's funny. The last few books I've read are not worth talking about.
No.
Lately, I've been reading the Dresden Files. I mean, I just love that series.
Yeah.
I finished In Cold Blood, which is the Kansas murders, the Clutter family, the five that got murdered. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's the only other thing that Kansas is famous for, other than the Wizard of Oz. It's the Wizard of Oz and this one set of murders.
Sorry,
so.
Kansas.
Yeah, well, In Cold Blood is what it was. That was a long book, but it was good. Um, yeah, not. I did read one book, and I don't. I'm sure we haven't talked about it. It's called. It's by Larry Winget, and this guy, he's a good old boy. You should see some of his YouTube videos. They're great. And the name of the book is called. It's called Work for a Reason. Your success is your own damn fault. It's just great. You watch some of his videos, and it's just like, yeah. We'll link the one that I'm thinking of
Okay.
because it's hilarious. It's just he's called the pit bull of personal development.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great. A lot of no nonsense. I
Sure.
think I need to reread his book like once every 6 months
Huh.
because it's just very. You get paid to do a job and just do your job. Yeah, your boss is
No
not
nonsense.
caring. Yeah, no nonsense, no nothing, and it's like, you know what? I am getting paid, and I will do my job,
And I won't complain.
and I won't complain. That's actually the main thing is don't complain.
Huh.
But he spends a long time saying that.
Sir, yes, sir. May I have another?
Yeah, he's got like 5 or 6 different books. I'm trying to get him hired as a consultant for our company because
Oh.
every year we have a speaker.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, yeah. Last year or this year we had Jim Meisenheimer, and the year before that we had a 2 or 3 star general.
Wow.
Yeah, the highest ranking Latino in the Army.
Wow.
Yeah, he was our guest speaker in '08.
Huh.
So yeah, Told him we need to have Larry Wingate out, man. That guy would crack the whip.
Uh, don't
I love it.
complain.
Well, there's one part he says, what is it? He says, uh, one of the things you need to do is to take responsibility for your actions. And he's like, don't write that down. If you need to write that down, you've got bigger problems.
Oh,
If you've
jeez.
never heard that phrase before, you've
Uh,
got bigger issues. But just, it was funny. Yeah, stop complaining and get back to work, that kind of thing. So I read that one. It was pretty good. Let's see. I read the autobiography of Montel Williams. That was pretty good. Mountain, Get Out of My Way.
Montel Williams?
Yeah, Montel Williams wrote a
Really?
book, an autobiography. Yeah,
Huh.
he doesn't. Well, before the show, he did inspirational speaking.
Oh.
It just, yeah, it was while he was in the military.
Huh.
He got like permission to go off and do these inspirational speeches
Hmm.
for high schools and things like that.
How good
And
about?
yeah, he started making money at it, or the government started making money at it, and finally he figured out that they were getting all his money. So he did a TV show, and the Montel Williams show. But let's see, that's pretty much it that I've read. Yeah, Freakonomics I read, that was pretty good. But no, I'm up to 27 books so far, and I've got several that I'm partially read.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I finish those up, those will go on the list. But I'm reading 6 or 7 books right now at the same time. They're different kinds of books, but they're like public speaking, things like that.
Oh.
So, yeah.
But you like
How
the
about you?
you like the inspirational speaking stuff.
I do because of the trainings that I do.
Yeah.
So reading other people's like progressive, the progression through their careers
Mm-hmm.
helps me, you know, tailor my training so that they're more engaging and things like
Sure.
that. So,
Cool.
but I read a lot of professional public speaking and things like that. A lot of stuff on how to read people too,
Oh.
because I find that that's a challenge a lot. I think I may have mentioned this in a previous show, but I was in a training and I was explaining something, and I thought the read I was getting off of this guy was confusion. So I kept explaining it different ways, trying to get him to understand it. It turned out I was just a little bit off, and it wasn't confusion. It was anxiety. It was like worry,
Oh.
which is just. And when you read the book, Paul Ekman has a book on. It's called the Facial Action Coding System. It's all the 3 regions of the face and what they mean, and how some looks can be a hybrid of 2 different emotions, that kind of thing.
Right.
But anyway, I've read a couple of those,
Huh.
and it turned out what he was expressing on his face was anxiety, not confusion. It turned out I had just started explaining something that sounded like it made some other piece of software he just bought obsolete.
Oh.
And when he explained to me what his software did, they didn't overlap. So then I was able to explain why they weren't overlapping. So
Yeah.
then the problem went away. So yeah, so lots of reading about how their brains work.
Yeah, one thing to try to change subjects a little bit here. I was thinking, I don't really know a whole lot about our community, our GeekFit community. Like,
Right.
it seems like you're really involved in a lot of, the day-to-day of what people are doing in our GeekFit community.
Right.
And I don't know, I just don't have the time to contribute. Or if I do, it's always a one-way contribution, and
Right.
I don't even pick up the "Hey man, that's great" or any of that, because I don't have enough time to
Right.
respond. What are your thoughts on that? Someone like me who's just kind of throwing it out there. Every once in
Right.
a while, I'll come back and say something, but what is that?
So there's a handful of people on Twitter, for example, that
Yeah.
are constantly updating and throwing the GeekFit tag out there, and like Sherman and SL Penny and Strong Sarah and Green Tea Girl. I don't think I've ever dropped the the GeekFit props for us. I may have to bug them and be like, you need to throw some GeekFit tags every once in a while. Um, I don't even know that they know I have a podcast, to be honest. But um,
Oh,
oh no, I know Strong Sarah does because she's like, oh, you mentioned me. I'm like, you've been on every podcast since I knew you existed. Good grief, every episode. Um, but no, Sherman. Anytime he goes to the gym, it's beast mode and the GeekFit tag.
yep,
Um, yeah, Sherman's progress, man. Have you seen his pictures?
dude.
Holy moly.
Yep.
This guy went from doughboy. I'm talking like
Oh boy.
boys in the
Oh.
hood doughboy, right? Yeah, round, and then wow.
He
Yeah,
went from
this guy
doughboy to oh boy.
doughboy to oh boy. That's right. He's gonna die when he hears
You,
that.
you can use that, Sherm. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, go ahead. It's all you. Doughboy to oh boy. Wow.
Uh,
Um, yeah, but I see him from time to time. I have a list. I dropped him in a list too for fitness.
mm-hmm.
And so I kind of watch my mentions, and I watch that one list
Yeah.
to see when people post. But I just happen to be in front of it all the time.
I mean, I am too, but I don't have enough like free cycles to like really contribute all the
I
way.
do. I just hit reply and nice job, and I don't catch every one of them. I mean, I've some of them have slipped by.
Yeah.
I think I even missed somebody's weigh in progress.
Mm-hmm.
They had a great progress, and was scrolling down like later in the same day, and I saw it. I'm like, oh crap, and I hopped in there and replied, and I'm like, oh, congratulations. So
Yeah.
yeah, if I miss anything like that, I apologize in advance. Sometimes I don't see it. Um, yeah, but yeah, I just do what I can, man.
And you know why? Now you know why I don't as much. It's just I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Well, and they hardly let you on the interwebs. They
true.
keep you in a box, man.
No.
I'm almost shocked every time you wind up on the internet. It's like, oh my lord, it's the Tucker. They let him out of his cage.
Yeah. I got a lot of work going on.
You got a lot of work. And there's what do you call it? The rules, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here's another person. So, My Healthy Curves. I was checking out her website today. She's been doing quite
Oh
a bit
yeah.
over at
We
myhealthycurves.com.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't even know her name.
Brooke.
Is it Brooke? Okay, yeah, because I threw up on my chat list as curvy chick. So she'll ping me on Yahoo or whatever that is occasionally, and yeah, she's doing really great. I find myself looking in the mirror and thinking, where are the changes? I don't see them. I have so far to go. I got to stop thinking like this. She's making pretty good strides, but she's really struggling to. Wow, Shelly just posted like a madwoman tonight. It's like 500 posts from her. Crazy. Yeah, but she's working on it. She's working hard.
Yeah.
She's not seeing the progress as fast as she wants to be, but I love reading her blog because she just got off of insulin injections.
Wow.
Now she's on oral medication. Yeah,
Wow. That's
so
that's a
huge.
huge thing. Yeah.
So now the goal is to get off of the oral medication. So
Awesome.
I saw that today, and I was like, oh yeah, yeah. And sometimes I don't see them post about their blog, but I'll catch it on my Google Reader later.
Yeah.
Then I'll go back through and try to find them. But yeah, we've got several folks that have blogs. Like, Sherm's got a blog, obviously. Sheppy Escapee, we haven't talked about him in a while.
Yeah.
He's got a blog. So he's lost 5.3 pounds in 4 weeks, making an average of 1.325 a week. That was posted back in April, but he hasn't updated his blog in a while. Yeah, and I love the posts that start out, I haven't updated in a while. That's why we resolved not to do that on the show, right?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
longer will we say, hey, it's been a while. No, just here's the new show.
Yep. Well, one of the things I'm doing is recording little audio clips after I go work out. I thought that's gonna be my motivation. That's like my after gym confessional.
There you go. I tried Auto Boo today, and it wouldn't let me update the one thing I wanted to upload,
Really?
which is probably good because I was ranting about somebody I was having lunch with. So
You suck. Da 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 da. Push upload.
yeah.
The whole-
Well, It was a post about punctuality.
Oh,
There's no excuse for not being punctual. You've got it. Yeah.
sand. Ah, I feel so much better.
Yeah. Well, and then it wouldn't post. I'm like, well, it's probably a
Oh.
good thing anyway, because I was ranting. I actually created a new tag called rant, and that was going to be my first rant. So I'll have to try
Cool.
it again.
It's neat. Yeah, you post onto it, and it sends a little, it sends it up to their website, and then it just posts it, and it'll even sit on a tweet if you want it to.
Yeah, tweet and Facebook and Tumblr and
Yeah.
yeah, Posterous. So we do all of them.
So I'll probably end up yanking the MP3s out of there and repurposing them, and post them on the site or something.
So it does give it the ability to download an MP3 format.
Yeah, it does give you an MP3. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I'll just scrape from the RSS feed and make it happen.
I wonder why it didn't. It wouldn't let me upload. I'll have to try that again.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I recorded using something called Bluefire, and I was going to upload that, and it ended up being some like CAF format or something. I was like, I can't upload that.
Oh.
It was too high quality.
So when you did your
stuff.
recording today, did you do it with the phone?
Yeah, I did with the phone. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah, just Audio Boo and wherever it's at. Yeah.
I took a picture of the front of the restaurant too. I was
Oh
like, okay,
yeah,
here's my
yeah.
picture.
It's
Yeah.
cool with that because you can take the picture. You can also post where you're at.
Yeah.
And when it posts it to Twitter, it actually sends over the geotag information, so you may want to be
I saw
wary of
that.
that.
Yeah, I got to try it again because I had a pretty good rant about being punctual, and it did make it. So
Yeah,
yeah, I was,
it's a cool little program.
yeah, audioboo.fm.
Yeah, it sucks because like you said, Audio Boo and Audio Book.
Yeah, trying to find it was a pain in the neck because it was like, yeah, I searched for audio. I tried searching just or typing audio boo to get all the different matches,
Right.
and I slid down to audio boo and hit it, and then still I had to search through pages
Uh,
to find it. I was like, I kind of get. No, I don't get it. I don't get it. Audio boo. I mean, if they meant it to be part, yeah, yeah, and then you throw the mic on and you hit record and
and then you can go to your booze. It's like all your women.
nice.
I said like my booze. What's that?
My boo. What's up, my boo? Yeah, yeah. I love
And-
getting all urban. Urban.
Like here's last night. Let me see here. This is great podcasting material here. So,
We found over at GeekFit.com.
and so you can you can post a little picture on here. So there's your little picture. There's me in
Nice.
my car.
Oh, there you go. You look like a little Asian child.
Well, all right. And then, like
Well,
there's a
it's all bleached. You can't see anything. Nah. Sorry.
Anyhow, you can
nothing.
see the map and stuff, but it's a cool thing.
I got my phone here. Oh, I'm being reminded that GeekFit's recording at 6:30. Just in case. I
What
didn't
else
know
was?
that.
One other thing I was looking. I tried to use Daily Burn last night to kind of
Okay.
track the stuff I was doing, and I don't know it. You take a like a notepad with you to the gym and write in there all the stuff that you do, right?
Yes. I take the Fitbook
Oh.
and I write down everything I do in the gym. So this is the last day I went to the workout. To lift weights rather.
Would
And
you
then-
would you mind taking a couple pictures of that?
No.
And would it be okay for me to post them on the site?
Of course.
Okay. I'd be curious to see
Uh,
what you put in there. Because I was thinking, I'm working on a machine here, and, the display tells me all the stuff I need to know. And then I'm thinking, yeah, how am I going to document this thing?
Yeah, I like them a lot. And I realized I was going to continue to use them. So I've got this one that I completely used all the way 12 weeks.
Wow.
So I've got 12 weeks of tracking with workouts and
And so this
All
thing's
kinds
called
of-
Fitbook?
yeah, Fitbook. It's called, you go to getfitbook.com.
Oh, okay.
And this lady out in Rancho Santa Margarita,
Yeah.
my old stomping ground, runs it, and she just does these little books that are, they come with a little teeny black pen, and I like the layout because on the left hand side you got your strength training, and it's all set. It's all broken out by sets, So 5 sets, you know, if you want to go crazy. Exercises, and you got your cardio section, flexibility. But every week it gives you a goal setting page.
Oh.
So yeah, I'll take a few pictures of the ones that I've done, and
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
yeah. But yeah, so I write down when I do Zumba, and the other reason I do it is because I have all this data from the Body Bug, and unless I have some notes to go with it, it doesn't mean anything.
Huh.
It's like, okay, I burned 4,200 calories, but what was I doing?
Right.
So I can go back and look and go, okay, this was the day I did Zumba and a half hour on the treadmill. So
Cool.
works out. Yeah, the days that I burned the most calories without, it just got really dark in your room.
Yeah, sorry.
Sun went down.
Yeah, sun went down.
Yeah, I have light for that. It just
Yeah, I didn't turn it on because I had the backlight on.
yeah.
The windows open, rather.
Yeah. So I just I do that one thing. It works out. Yeah, I keep tracking it and everything.
Well, I'll definitely have to take a look at one of those too.
Yeah, give it a try.
Alrighty. Well, I think that's it, huh?
Yep, think we're ready to round out.
I think we've pretty much have explained everything that we can explain about GeekFit.
Yeah, it's important.
So let me pull up some information here because I can never remember all of our informations.
Right. I hear you. It's very importante. We mentioned Green Tea Girl and Strong Sarah and
Yeah.
CB60089, and that zip code is like ingrained in my brain forever.
Where is that?
It's Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if I ever needed a zip code for Chicago, I know one now forever and ever. Real nice guy. If you follow him on Twitter,
Yeah.
CB60089. We talked on the phone a couple of times.
Oh, cool.
Too. Let's see, Ricksta. He's my buddy in Seattle. He's a facilities dude.
Uh-huh.
The facilities. It sounds like a janitor. No, he's he manages data center facilities.
Ah, okay.
Like cooling and all the, like, everything basically. So
Wow.
yeah, he's very cool. My Healthy Curves, of course, she's doing great. John Anglis, he's a GeekFit listener out in Dallas, and we probably talk every day.
Yeah, he's
very
awesome.
cool. Yeah, he's very cool. But yeah, yep, usual. Lots of stuff, lots of folks. Of course, Sherm. I mean, you can't forget Sherm. So yeah, that it for you?
Yeah.
Are you gonna rattle out the number? Go.
Sure. So
Do it.
contact us at 360-450-5026.
5026. So 360-450-5026.
Yup.
I got it now. Memorized.
It's memorized, huh?
Not so much.
Ah.
Yeah.
We'll forget you then.
Okay.
All right, man. Well, it was good
All right.
speaking with you.
Likewise, until the next episode.
Yep. Well, I mean, we'll talk before then, right?
No.
You suck!
Give me a call when you're ready to hit record, man. Until then, hit it.
Weak.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Talk to you later.
Take it easy.